Mitchell. Just getting my setup ready. Okay. There we go. Oh, how's it going, Mitchell? Oh, I had like a very off day yesterday after I finished streaming. Just felt so damn exhausted yesterday, and I was trying to work on trying to get my setup differently. Like I've been meaning to. I kind of didn't really finish, but enough to kind of throw something together. But then I'm not entirely sure if I like it or not. So I wanted to actually be able to play while using the TV that's in my room and use the armchair that is here. Hi, I got a little friend. Hi, what's up? So now I can play Mass Effect Andromeda on a 32-inch really old television.
Please report to the commons area.
I'm good. Stayed up all night, but not tired, so I can't really say you're tired. Yeah, I had the opposite problem. I went to bed on time, and well, I went to bed early the night before, and I don't know why I was just so exhausted. A rock collection. Just so exhausted all day. That's my work. It just drains me. And I hate being irritated. It's like, oh, I could go nap, but then it's like I'm gonna sleep my free time away, like the little free time that I get away from my damn job, to just sleep. And I definitely already got enough sleep, so I'm not sure why I'm so exhausted. Samples from Solarian Shadow Colony was spawned in a meteor storm that nearly wiped out the first settlements. Just a symbol of Solarian perseverance. Yeah, this mere basalt sample was taken from Earth's moon during the Apollo 11 mission. It represents the beginning of humans' exploration of space. This rock was recovered from Shia Paralali EDM lander site from Mars's Meridiani Palium. Okay. I can sort of read names. With solemn pride, we remember those who gave their lives in service of exploration and discovery.
Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
Yep, kitty. Going to bed on time, ew. Yeah, I know. I gotta be all responsible and stuff. So I'm like hoping to kind of keep up a streaming schedule by streaming early in the morning. Since I feel like that's when I have the best amount of time. Also, let me know if I have like drop frames, because I'm trying to figure out like why I keep having drop frames. I'm not entirely sure if it's Streamlabs that can't handle this game, or if it's just my internet being crappy.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since EOS. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
ESAV Maharidai. The humanity's first crewed ion engine spaceship built using technology improved by the ESA Smart 1 probe in 2003. I mean 2003. What? A 2003. We're not there yet. Nowhere near space. Will do. Haven't dropped any frames so far. Yeah, good. The Normandy SRV-2. Secretly constructed blueprints of the SSV Normandy SR-2, a stealth frigate based on designs co-developed by the Space Alliance and the Turian hierarchy. The THV Rovani, a model of the Rovani, an early Turian spaceship, and their first travel beyond a mass relay.
Please advise Director 10 of your status.
Notable European interplanetary missions. Donated to the Andromeda Initiative Historical Records Council. All dates are in Common Era, CE. Okay. Oh. Why are they European, though? Garrido. First ESA Deep Space Mission. First ESA mission to intercept an asteroid. Launch of the Hubble telescope. So Garrido. Then we got Ulysses. First ESA mission to Sol. First polar orbit around Sol. Eugenus. Mars Express. Smart 1. Rosetta. I don't know if these are all actually real. ExoMars 2016, Rosetta 2014. Ooh, look, it tries to predict justice in 2022. And of course, they probably also want to try to predict the 2018 Bipedi Caballano.
had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest's readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space cloud.
Some things are bigger than we are.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your merry band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
At least he's pro-science. At least he's not like, what do you scientists know?
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilk and Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and...
I think we already have. Though physical evidence will only bolster. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Say anything?
Something I can help you with?
Nope.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Everything we achieve will be seen here.
No pressure.
An expedition to EOS will hit
He has a secretary now.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Alright, any missions we can do? And I think we got the...
I only saw the Citadel in
Sister.
bits. Was there really a lake?
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see.
I haven't encountered
Apex
any
will make a
outlaw
difference.
forces yet.
Any logistics updates are...
There we go, get me random stuff.
Weekly injury report. One bar brawl, participants arrested.
Look at all the stuff.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Damn.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus corridors. This is HNS.
I've been having like my
It's you.
doing the little Apex thingy on my phone, since I could just recall them and launch them and send them out on missions. Oh.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
This might be my dad's mess, but I will clean it up.
Talk about ego. You're no different from him. You think you could do this all yourself. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Bitch.
What's the latest about waking people up? We're in the holding pattern. Word is that the Nexus doesn't have enough room. But they've been here for like a year. Yeah, I guess it didn't go so well.
I need to do something at Sam's node.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
No, did not do this
Okay.
last time.
Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
I think
Alec,
I
your
got-
recommendations will
yeah.
never fly.
I just never watched
Artificial
it, but-
intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this,
You.
it'll set humanity
Hey, good
standing
morning,
back
Rational Dub.
decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the
So
Citadel.
it's just like this is
My
just like Star
mandate is
Trek.
clear.
It wants
Find
to
an
be. You
edge
can
for
tell
Earth.
that it
An AI is
it
your
really
answer?
took a lot from
We
the
need to
J.J.
catch up.
Abrams
The
movie
Asari, the
in terms of
Solarians, they're
aesthetics
centuries
and
ahead of
stuff.
us.
But it's illegal.
How are you doing today, Rational Dub?
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive,
Gotcha.
but an AI can.
How?
Hey, the
By
first one
augmenting
also
our own
borrows a lot
abilities
from like
and adding a
the
few new
original
ones.
Star Trek.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
It's almost like being possessed by
I'm sorry,
a
Alec.
demon or a
We can't
spirit.
take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Doing
Wow.
fine. Just talked to
Hearing
about
Mom
my
again.
co-host about monetization.
I never knew
so
that's
we
how
can
Dad
get
found
forward
out.
sign up
Alec
officially.
was a stubborn
Yay!
man.
Sweet.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
You should have seen him at the
Nobody wanted to listen.
during the
idea of
Kobayashi
you
Maru.
scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back
Actually, I
to
guess
Earth to
he
care
did
for Mom.
because you know his memories.
Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other Sams out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
I'm the better.
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides.
I don't
However,
think I ever see him
using
interact
quantum
with the other
entanglement
Sams
communication,
either.
I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team,
Like,
even
do
over
they
great
end up
distances.
syncing up together?
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you. Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Yeah, love how
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial
so it's like
relationship
every time I
between two
flirt
life
with
forms.
anyone, he gets to
A
see
flower
it too.
provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In
You already
similar
got
fashion,
any
my own
ideas for like
evolution
what
was
your
shaped
first
by your
emote's gonna
father's
be
experiences,
with the rational
and will
stuff?
now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all for now.
Of course. Your father's personal logs.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Yeah, spoiler alert, there's like a secret mission where you discover all of the secrets, memories and stuff, and you discover that your mom, that he and your mom faked her death, and she's actually here, as in cryo. Hoping that like they can find a cure for her disease in some later time.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
Oh yeah, so they are also attempting to contact like the Milky Way, which would be very difficult. Not to mention, ooh, we 600 years after the magical three choices.
Harry, what's
array.
happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant.
I like how her hair is like has hairspray in it. It's not
Sarah?
partying because she's laying
Can you hear me?
down.
Is that you, little brother? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
I'm getting drop frames
But
now. Okay.
It's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
I'm not gonna lie to her.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
But Dad said...
That said a lot of things.
Sarah?
Am I dreaming? Where am I?
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Her pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I need to go now.
That's enough. It's too stressful.
Sarah.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here, a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by. So it made sense that Lexi and I
Even
switched
though
places.
it's not like Lexi ever
She's
goes
younger.
down to
Well,
the,
for a sorry. They're still teenagers when they're 200. And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well.
It's not like
That's all, Harry.
we take
Thanks.
we ever
I'll
take
be here
Lexi
if you
down
need me.
with us as like a ground medic or anything. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about. All right, I think we're ready to set forward.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the
Okay,
scourge.
so I'm
Official tribute is planned.
the problem is this. Let me try something. Can I change it while I'm in here? Oh no, I did. I already did. I feel like changing that is going to give me a lot more drop frame. But let's see.
So how things go? The materials you found were perfect. If you've got more, we'll take it all. I need to keep some on reserve for engineering repairs. But I can have another batch sent your way for sure.
Good morning.
Oh, hello.
Or is
Pathfinder.
Oh, that's just paint. Life support packet. Models. And resources. Nothing here.
What? That's ridiculous.
What level am I at? Skills. That's level 10.
We've had no trouble, boss.
A violent illness related.
Back to the Tempest. There's a mod I had to switch out at like every 10 levels or something. It's the store that's on the Tempest.
Ryder.
So that's where we're supposed to go, but we're gonna go take a brief detour back to EOS and go complete that one murder mystery quest.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Land. Just a trick. Just in case this helps. Move the little radio thing closer. Okay.
Descent is green.
Where's that car?
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
There. Puddle of water. Whoops.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
How can I still not go up there because it's too dangerous? Yep.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
How'd you meet Cash?
A few years ago, I was running with a mercenary band, mostly smuggling work. Nova Force. Ambitious name for a small-time crew. On one of the jobs, I got caught by Kesh. Made a deal. I got her some experimental prototypes out of Terminus. She didn't turn me in. It became a thing. She was always good for jobs, paid well, and upfront. Credits helped me go independent. But then I got suspicious. All the things she was asking me to get. So I asked. That's when I heard about the initiative.
She brought you on?
Oh yeah. I bought the pitch, like everyone else.
Let's see. Just fast travel to that point.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
Rude. What's this? Oh, this plant.
where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Well, hello, Bugs.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments linked. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Karkin's gotta eat.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
Colonists change things, not always for the better.
Hopefully Prodromos sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
There it is.
Pathfinder. The scan has picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light. Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located. It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
Okay.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data. Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
That's it. Nilken didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilken?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
That sounds like...
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilken. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
It's a technicality. Here I go playing CSI detective. Da-da. Oh, there's a thingy over here.
Radiation levels normal. Life support is...
I still don't know why they keep calling this like the first murder when there's already been like plenty of other murders
back online.
Before that. During the revolt.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
This is from Resilience? Just looked like scrap, but it could be evacuees.
Unknown. More data is required.
Scrap? That
You'll
just
have
looks like scorch marks. thingy.
Okay, the attack is coming together. A shuttle goes low to escape Ket, scoops up stragglers. Then what?
Uncertain. My predictive model needs another data point.
Chief Engineer Grace Leto. New entry. Final entry. I'm closing muster point Delta and calling the evacuation complete. No one left is responding. I swore to them. Pause. Resume. Enough of that. I couldn't even finish one damn project that might have saved them. This rock beat us and I accept my part. Joining the last shuttle out. Likely back into cryo. I won't be a train if this is the long slide. But if there is a way to finish what we started, I'll be back. This is Chief Engineer Grace Leto, E97 Durango out.
Recording Initiative, Cryo Identification, E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
Sounds stubborn. I like stubborn.
I don't think I can access that last one, but I can try.
Strange how bleeding for a place makes it feel worthwhile.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
Not where I'd want to stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
It's like the radiation's just ever so slightly too high. Roll. Alright, let's extract back out.
Ascent is go.
Hello?
Alright, back to Nexus, take care of this murder thing, and I think I got the choice to pretty much either get him exonerated or not. If I recall, his exonerating him makes his wife leave him, and then he later just decides that he's just gonna go back into cryo. To be woken up at a later time because everyone's giving him stink eye. The option to go somewhere else. Oh, sleeping again. Protesters. Well, I'm the man now, so you know what to do, cops. Shoot them dead.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers.
Seems quiet for now.
Make
Look,
them hear.
Jonesy.
Make them know.
I know.
Make them leave.
This isn't what I
or
signed
make
up for
them
either.
go. Make them hear. Make
Hey,
them know.
Pathfinder.
Make them leave.
You're with the militia, right? What's going on in there?
A crowd of people in hydroponics and they won't leave.
They're disrupting operations, might get nasty. Can you talk to them?
Make them know.
Us for you, okay,
or
sure.
make them go. Oh.
Hey, what's going on?
This is a lame
That's
protest,
your new
honestly.
galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months For our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Okay.
Clan before cronies.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers!
Honestly, this is the lamest protest I've ever seen.
Make them leave
just
or make them go!
not even like one person dressed up in black and wheeling a Molotov cocktail. Especially in hydroponics. That'll definitely get people's attention.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens
In
across
case
all
someone
sectors on the Nexus.
more
Dr. Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is Agent S.
fix my internet, because for some reason I get drop frames when I stream this game and not like when I do the podcast. The last time I did this, I changed this to half 16. This like weird mysterious setting that no one knows what the hell it actually does except for BioWare. Any excuse to talk to sexy Kandros is good enough for me.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I want to be busy with you. That's what I want.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis.
Seize is kind of a strong word there.
They're scattered
kind
across
of milling
colony blocks,
around.
dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We have a whole planet.
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra?
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything Eos produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, there'll be trouble.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
So what should I do? Should I go, should I tell them to let them go, or should I tell them you're right? Shoot them all down. We'll be fine. I'm colonizing more planets anyways, so...
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
Make me do
Secure
your
message
huh?
from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
You have anything to say?
Well, those families are out of stasis. I know because we're cutting rations for Apex.
My decision's made, Kandros.
And now everyone thinks protesting is how we get stuff done. Excuse me.
It is. That's how democracy works. Even though I don't think this is technically how democracy. I don't think this government. Well, actually, we haven't actually established a government or anything. Doop doop.
Okay, sending the override.
Although I
command.
did make Andromeda mad
The stasis
at me.
pods should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in
Ah.
hydroponics.
Oh.
I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we
okay,
already
it's a
lost
tattoo.
year
I
waiting
thought-
for our families. I'm glad it's time.
I thought that was like a technical glitch. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is the rendering doing to your face? Oh, that's a tattoo. Never mind. It's a weird, like, digital camouflage tattoo thing down your face.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow.
Exactly.
My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K, Griffith G, Hilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
There. That's her.
This came at a cost. Make sure you cherish what you've got.
I will. Thank you.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Usually... See, all Kandros had to do was just flash me his crotch, and I'd be like, oh, you know what? They can stay asleep.
They're just trying to boost our morale.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
Yes.
You can believe the reports. Eos is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
Oh.
Hey, there's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're sick, locking a man up with germs. If I die, I'm gonna sue your asses.
Keep blowing that hot air, pal. It'll dry out fast.
I hear you went down to Eos. Did you find anything to help my case?
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief.
Also,
Your
it's just
shot
me,
missed.
but does this Turian
What?
have like a southern accent?
You're kidding me. Thank the spirits.
Why does
This is
this
great.
Turian have a southern
Hold on
accent?
there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it.
It's clipping class prison.
Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
I feel like
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do about those drop frames. I think it's just a OBS is not liking Mass Effect.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Good to see you.
Well, old man, we're getting there. Put in a good word for us.
Oh, Cora, you're religious too.
Tan likes to think he's keeping an eye on us. Works both ways.
We're seeing more and more skirmishes with the cat.
They are like an infection.
An occupying force. The deeper we push into the cluster, the more likely we are to bump into them.
There's no turning back. We're living here whether they like it or not.
Then how's your marksmanship?
Why?
It may come to that.
Something I can help you with?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
No,
it was
we
crazy
release
down
him.
there. Life
Then
and
he
death.
gets to eat his
but
own...
his shot didn't kill Reynolds.
Suffer the
We have to let him
consequences
go.
of his actions.
You're a bottom line
And
type
his
of
attempt.
person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos, but he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have the sordid business behind us.
Level up. Tier 3 projects unlocked. Sweet. So is he free now? Aha.
Superintendent Cash reminds
Oh,
everyone
yeah, here
all
they are.
power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
Make sure you control yourself better in the future, Nilken.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Colonial Affairs
Yeah.
advise Director Tan of your status.
That's why he ends up leaving him, and he just ends up like, I'm just gonna go back into stasis. Oh, hello there. I know who you are.
It's you. You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
He likes
What
hitting
work
on
do you do
everyone
here?
in the team.
Oh, I just monitor
on
calls
the
from
ship.
colonists. Progress updates, hazards encountered. Note it down, pass on a report to Sean at the end of the day.
Important job.
I know. It's nice to hand in a report and have someone say I helped.
I'll let you get back to work.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating. You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
It's not the best quality. but we don't have any options.
You
Pathfinder.
buttons. Oh, no need that one.
Ryder?
A violent illness related to Fury Light.
All right, now we're ready to head out. Let's see what. Oh, frame drop. Actually, there's probably gear ready too.
Secure outpost. Finally.
Prodromus better be worth all that time Ryder put into it.
If they fail, the Nexus starves. No pressure, right? So everything we do now relies on civilians planting vegetables.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
Yep.
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
I saw Spender earlier. He was talking to Kesh's assistant.
That scrawny little assistant of hers, Dal. She sure doesn't like him either.
I've only seen him talk to her once, and I get it.
Most people who meet him hate him. It's only a matter of time before he does something that'll put the Nexus in danger. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Back again?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Oh, I can ask her about the Asari arc.
Back again?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here. Ryder?
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel, from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to
That's weird.
Andromeda
I can
really
talk
began.
to Doctor about
Those
this.
events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I don't have any fancy new blueprints or any weapons, but get better version of this armor. See if I remember what the hell I did. Probably also look at, see what the hell's in my inventory. See, I already know I want more power drain damage. More team support, maybe? Start working on this biotics. Let's see, Vetra. Okay, Flank cannon. Launches projectile that splits an impact and bursts into shrapnel. Ooh. Having difficulty there, game. Oh, this game. Why? Cryo, more like cryo. I didn't see that comment. That's actually pretty funny. Having trouble there, game recalling assets? Is it because they're not standing right next to me? Inventory. Deconstructing stuff. Cyclone. Fusion mods. And I don't ever plan on using shotgun. Sniper rifle, maybe. Get anything useful? No, I didn't. Cat alloy and some sort of Angarian meditation crystal. I know that I call it Angara first before I even met them.
Just some light scatter from ice in the Scourge.
I'll recalibrate.
Cyclone. Nope. I'll keep the weapons. All right. Exit. Let's make a hard save. Now we can go. So here I think we might finally meet our antagonists face to face, if I recall correctly.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop, now!
ships. A dozen. No, more.
Those ships look like a lot of like those
They've got us
bomber
pinned against the Scourge.
ships.
They are scanning
from,
us, Pathfinder.
The second
scan them back.
Star Trek or Star Wars movie. What's that episode?
Where's the one
8?
who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost
come
regained
on.
control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough! Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Oh god, they really tried to make them sound like the Reapers.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it!
All of that was just nonsense that was just lifted from the Reapers. He just wants to know how to control the Remnant, that's it.
Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
Oh,
We have
time
to
to be
land.
Kingara.
Open a comm.
Tov Jagaleshto. Tov Jagaleshto.
We come in peace.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Ha, look at that. It's beautiful.
It's like lava worlds surrounding a nice paradise oasis.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
This is what it's all about, right?
Shut up, Leah.
New worlds, new aliens. Wish me luck.
Although, shouldn't he be, like, in his spacesuit? Because, like, who knows if the air's breathable or contaminants?
Thank you.
Hey, Hamdar goes.
Nathan Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw this ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
And this is where I meet the sexy,
He's a
sexy
human
blue
from another
or
galaxy.
purple alien.
A pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
Sorry. I have a bolt.
Our intentions are simple. We'd like to look in your vault, and then we're out of here.
You think that's simple? You don't know anything. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
Come on. Come on, girl. Ah, there we go.
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
Why is Paran allowing this?
Well, that was stupid. That was a stupid question.
What's happening?
You should know what a resistance is. A better question would have been,
I detect
resisting
unusual
what?
levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This is insane. It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shire handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
Though they should. It's not like this is the first human they've encountered, because they've already encountered exiles.
Stop staring. Love to study its physiology.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the Resistance headquarters. Ephra is waiting inside.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No. I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Fold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you. The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault. But now the Ket have
like a
her,
matriarch,
and our
you say.
rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us. And you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
That's not what
Arrogant.
That's not what the
I
question
don't know
was.
you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel...
Also, you're floating.
Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary.
He already has a good feeling about me.
And not
It
let
must
this
be
chance
love.
pass.
Isn't that right,
Joel,
Princess?
you talk too much. Let me assess this alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me. Go if you want. But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first. I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
Dude, how do you even know I sleep?
I've organized...
The hell just happened? Definitely. Huh. Alright, Princess. Hang on. Something must have just popped up on my computer to tap it and hold. There. Oh. Damn it, now I just like closed that chat box.
Who sent the human?
There we go. That's one downside. I still need more equipment to set this up properly so I don't have to look as far. Alright, tricorders out. This guy wants to talk to me already.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The Ket offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you find my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Kolo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Be careful out there.
You know I will.
You really think the Moshai is alive?
I'm sure of it.
Don't kill yourself bringing her home.
No promises.
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paran Shai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
Sounded like you and Jal know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
Unfortunately,
when am I allowed to visit the city
all
again?
that much about them.
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. You talk to Soka. I'm told our museum curator, Avela, wants to meet you. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard. The people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket. And Aya cannot support all of us.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions, right?
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with it. You?
Nice save.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Enjoy the docks. Now then.
Let's see what's over here.
Just finish the inventory.
Don't mind me. Beginning. Sangara-made spacecraft is capable of making extended interstellar voyages. Resistance needs volunteers. Translated from Shalesh. I guess that's the name. Shelesh? Shelesh. The Ket have felt the power of the resistance and they know their end is coming. Oh. Our victory on Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we cannot defeat the army without your help. If you are tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the Resistance. We will train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance fights or defends the future of all Angara. Join us. Yay, propaganda. Some more entry points that I can't access yet. Yeah, her. I think she's a romance option too.
Stars above.
If they didn't
It's
include
you.
like a female Angara.
I was hoping to get a chance to speak with
option.
you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
For the chance to meet someone like you. Looks like it already paid off.
Are all humans as quick with words?
You'll have to find out.
I suppose I will.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh,
Of course, I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with the new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant.
What's going on here?
Without your help, I'm stuck.
But what is this accessory right here? It's like a weird earring thing with like a leather strap. It's like holding her eyebrow back.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people
Jeez,
say
is
about
every
you,
alien
but I
down
don't
to fuck
agree.
in this game?
I think you're here to help.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am.
Now's your
it's
chance
made
to
by,
prove it.
horny
You want to earn
nerds.
Aya's respect, right? Recovering our past will go a long way.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You sent the human.
I thought like Joel's like down the fuck right away, but I'm like, he wants to come with me already. I was okay, that was also worded pretty badly. Joel's already wanting to
Ryder, ship's fixed up and
jump
ready
on
to
my
fly.
ship.
Your ship is...
Joel wants to tag along already. There we go.
Like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
Oh.
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
Oh, I'm awful. It's so terrible. That dialogue right there.
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
Alright, so now we got Krogan Daddy and Purple D. At least I think he has a penis.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah,
Oh, shut
what
up,
happened?
Leanne.
I wanted to look around.
And now
Shut
we
up,
have
Petey.
another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Shut up, Daddy.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging, interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
God damn, everyone's so freaking rude.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Thanks.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
That's not what the dialogue thingy said. That's what I hate about the stupid dialogue wheels. Like, it doesn't match anything what he actually ends up saying.
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
Hey, I saw him first, Lexi.
Need something?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let's say, I don't think she has anything.
Ryder?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
There we go.
Is Jarl doing okay?
He's adjusting. The rest of us have at least some understanding of each other's cultures. But to Jarl, we're all outsiders. It's a lot to take in. I'd say he's doing pretty well.
Thanks for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie?
Honestly,
I could get behind
movie
that.
night is the pinnacle.
Best part
of,
is, it doesn't need to be good.
Like
Still get mileage out of the
characters.
bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry.
only
Could you download a
happens
movie
once.
library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it. Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Okay. I don't actually get the thing.
What's
that
your read on the
passed.
people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Matt says we all have the right equations. I trust that.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together to make it
was
work. Up to us
Sarah
to figure it
Ryder's
out.
line.
That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Oh, there we go. So something has to develop. Oh, yeah, it is. This project requisitions armor for that Liam is calling diplomatic effort. He wasn't specific. As far as I'm aware, this gets them to do their naked cutscene, maybe? Where they're both naked. Because they're comparing.
So, Jarl.
So?
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you.
Ooh.
Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Joe likes the bareback.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
Hey.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better? Or just share a hobby?
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Does he actually have his rifle lying around here somewhere? No, it doesn't. No, he does not.
Yes?
Great.
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
That was terrible,
Maybe.
Ryder.
That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
That's interesting. Thank you. That's enough. Until we've established a better trust with each other.
Joel doesn't kiss on the first date.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy, Do they know they're mostly water?
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear ya.
Oops.
Hey.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Ryder.
Nope, nothing.
You know where to find me.
Let's see. After action report, fire drill. Notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drac. We need a solution for you vis-a-vis ladders. PV, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora. Comments. I live in an escape pod. PV. Core noise. Drive core noise. No need to panic about the drive core noise this morning. It's just a stress test. Nothing wrong with a 500 wake-up call. Comments. Profanity deleted by board. Info board VI. You're welcome, Liam. Adjective, verbing noun, skill, Liam. Liam, if the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it, Cora. Educational in a way, Joel. Map, show me where everyone is. Oh, yeah, of course, down here.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, med bay starboard.
Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a Ket.
He's also the first Ket who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Yep. Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jarl and Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
You two should sell tickets. Is this show for my benefit because I'm benefiting?
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no.
Why? Is it religious?
Wait. What?
It's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jarl?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless, Ryder?
Oh, there we go. Purple butt. Explain and make it good. You better have a good reason for this.
I do, and we were clear. Jar was in from the start.
Did I say put on a shirt?
No, we were shit talking. Except we couldn't. We didn't know enough about each other to dig in. If we don't know what's insulting or awful, we might accidentally trip on it. Makes talking dangerous. So now we know. And maybe that's enough for a couple of hotheads not to make a mess out there. Unless we want to. Good enough reason?
I approve, sort of.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul?
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
They're playing doctor. I thought I'm firstly in.
We'll talk later.
I already told Lexi that.
I know it.
But oh, this game was written by a team of gays. It's amazing. Yep. Oh. So after the initial 12-hour straight game session of Crusader Kings 3, I finally got the achievement that I've been hunting for. Now I can go to bed. Anyways, I've been listening and watching the whole time. Wish you'd to commend you for sticking to the stream, because I know how it feels having like only 2 viewers at the beginning. Keep it up, my dude. Oh no, thank you. No, that's cool. It's like I'm gonna be playing this game anyway, so I might as well stream it. Anyways, it's kind of fun. It gets me to talk more and get used to talking a lot more than I usually used to. Yeah. The writing can be cringe in a lot of areas. I feel like they were trying to go for like a younger audience maybe, but not that much younger than like the other Mass Effect games. This game gets like a lot of like shit for being quote SJW and whatnot. I see it because of a lot of diversity in like the writing, and there's just like so much like controversy with this game besides like all the technical glitches and stuff and the letdown. But I think a lot of that kind of thing comes from like just the gaming culture just in general being kind of toxic. Remnant Tech from PV. Thanks to the Remnant storage box from the EOS Vault, all I need is one particular piece of Remnant Tech to complete my project. My scanner's located what I need on Vadil. If we have a chance, can we go find it? Yes. Heartfelt thanks. Writer from Dr. Aridana. The families of my lost exposition asked me to convey their appreciation for you finding their loved ones. It is difficult when we lose people, but knowing what happened will help them begin the mourning process. I hope your next excursion has a happier ending. Free for an interview from Kira Tavessa. Hello, writer. The word is that you successfully... I already did this already, yeah. She wanted an interview on camera. A writer from PV. From PV, the peeved. Your doctor is one of the nosiest Asaris I've ever met, and that's saying a lot. She needs to take it down 5 notches, and I won't be long for the show. Which would be too bad, I think. Oh, never mind. PV. Spirituality. Suvi. Dear writer, I'm grateful for our talk earlier. If we end up disagreeing, debates can be invigorating. Communication from Joel Amadarava. They have the Pick better voice actors is what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, I think the voice acting is the issue. But like a lot of the characters' voices don't for their characters' design. Or don't fit their character designs. Like some of the aliens you'd expect to have a deeper voice, and like this nasty voice, for example. They would have picked better voice actors. Yeah, the first one had had better voice acting to it. So the whole thing with this game was it was rushed. It had 5 years of development, but development really didn't actually get completed till like 2 years. So they technically threw this game together in 2 years, because all the other one was like all this pre-development stuff. They were trying to go for making it more explory in a way with a pre-generated, or what's it called? Not pre-generated, but like the same thing that No Man's Sky does with the generate, like the algorithmically generated planets and stuff, so that a computer just kind of makes up the planets instead of them having to handcraft everything. Of course, that technology didn't work out for them, and that's pretty much where they spent a lot of time. They really didn't know where they were going, so they just kind of threw all of this together. But I mean, what we ended up with isn't great, but it's kind of interesting that it ended up to... Oh, hey, I got a follower. Fart Nugget 75. Thank you for following, and you donated $12, really? Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh. Procedurally generated is for the phrase. Yeah, there we go. They were trying to go for procedurally generated worlds and stuff, but didn't work out for them. So they ended up just spending a lot of like 3 years with nothing to show, really. And it all ended up just coming thrown together. That's why a lot of the writing's not very great. The face animations were just kind of all left for they tried using like computer software to do it, and that's why it didn't end up as good. And that's why like most of the game feels somewhat unfinished in terms of what what they were doing. And of course, the biggest cliffhanger was that this tried to sequel bait and also implied that there was going to be some DLC for what happened to like the 5th arc, and we never got that because EA pulled the plug on this game completely and closed down the studio. That's the other thing too. This game was sort of made by like the B studio of BioWare, so they had 3 studios. They had their Montreal studio. There's another one. I think their main studio and their Austin studio. So the studio that made this one was the only things they actually ever made was DLC and stuff. So they were just kind of tasked with making an entire game mostly by themselves. So that was kind of a bit unfair. Okay. You're only 2 followers away from 50. Okay, maybe Fart Nugget might be a troll, because there's like, I got a notification that he donated like a bajillion gazillion dollars. Unless that's like something that's glitching on my end. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I know. Two more away. Heading off to bed. Oh, thank you for hanging out with me, Mitchell. I hope you have a good sleep and a good day. I was solely supposed to do the affiliate stuff, but then I got distracted. That happens. I'm easily distracted too. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up in like half an hour because I gotta go get ready and go do my taxes and stuff. Let's go drive out and go get tax information done. Hopefully I get a refund. So I have some like extra spending money. Maybe you can finally get like a better router and modem. Maybe I'll have less dropped frames. Yep, auditing. Or adulting. Yep, being an adult. It's usually not too bad. Our tax, since we don't do a whole bunch of little itemizing stuff, it's usually pretty quick. Our tax person just kind of throws it all together really fast, and that's that. We report our income to the government, and I usually pay like a little over what I'm supposed to, so hopefully I get a refund. At least a decent sized refund. My girls need need their dentals. Alright, so from Jol, Pathfinder Writer. A manifest of items that I brought aboard your ship, the Tempest. Item 1. Blankets and bedding in the event your unfamiliar alien bedding is insufficient or uncomfortable. Number 2. A small number of personal objects. These are bits and pieces of Angara technology and weaponry. Item 3. 25 jugs of nutriment paste. Nutriment paste. This will be regularly replenished. 4 armor, including my 2 Rofjin. Unknown. Elt. Cape. I think that's the translator. Cape, suspenders, and equipment to repair them. So his poncho thing that Joel called it. Number 5. Vials of salves, creams, and perfumes. I can provide your science officer with a list of the ingredients if that's required. I've also brought aboard my personal weapon, a cat rifle, I have been issued an Omni tool, which I am currently calibrating. I hope this list is compliant. News from EOS, from Austin Bradley. Pathfinder, I could use your help with something Haley's been working on. I don't fully understand, so I'll let her explain. She'll brief you when you get here. I got a plan, from Leon. Come by when you got a minute. I got an idea I want to run by you. Might help everyone with the craziness around here. That's the movie night thing. Okay. Where the hell is Peavy then? Joel. I didn't talk to go talk to Gil. Peavy's in the main show area, but first I'll talk to these two.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
Uh-oh.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner.
Right.
Can you take a look?
All right. I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
I think there's an animal that I can keep as a pet.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Yep. Alright, so let's find the stowaway. Someone's doing yard work, Tempest. 6 baggage.
None of the equipment in here would produce extra mass readings.
Laser. Okay.
No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it.
Current contents of the pantry. Dehydrated chicken and beef stew. Dehydrated zoc stew for Vetra. Dehydrated vegetable packages. Soup and dumpling mix.
No extra mass in the bathroom. Phew. 70 kilos is a lot to flush away. Everything here looks normal. No stowaways, no extra mass.
Data pad. Invasion of privacy. Oh. I already read that. What is this? This EVA module is damaged, but shows signs of adaptations to the Angara technology and tinkering.
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
Have to do with the building of the ship. William's still just shirtless.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company?
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Now that you got me, what are you gonna do with me?
You've caught me off guard. I'll have to give it some thought.
Add it to your task list. See me if you want some suggestions.
I'll be sure to do that. Just dealing with some Scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. I used to think maybe it was my calling.
People's fascination
Turns out I'm
poker.
just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
Ooh, you're trouble.
I hear there's a strip version. We will not be doing that.
Not how I'd want to get you naked anyway. But believe me.
Wait, I said would.
If we played strip poker, you would end up naked.
I like your confidence. Big
Confidence goes a long way with me. Very sexy.
Sexy is good. Serious about cards, though. Sharpens the mind and relaxes at the same time. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Oh, come on. You missed an opportunity to be lewd there too, Ryder.
The Angara was super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okay, so if this thing was welded in before, like why haven't we ever noticed it's supposed to be 70 kilos extra?
What's going on?
Let's just try it for all sake. I know this is like fem writers thing. I'm really glad I volunteered you volunteered to join the group, by the way.
I am too. New galaxy and all. I'm honored to be here.
I like discussing science. You make science even better than it already is.
That's a strange compliment, but thank you.
I just like you and science and other things. Maybe we should do more of it, is what I'm saying.
I'd like that.
Wonderful, looking forward to it. I know that, like, Sarah gets very awkward when talking to her.
Those parts you
But it
found
probably
welded
won't.
in the storage room.
That
I
patch is
recognize
falling
them.
apart.
From where?
They belong
Hey,
to the
Kylo,
ship's lead
your
designer,
patch is
Lucille
falling off.
Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Still wish you could
Oh,
run
the
that
ship
thing.
manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record
Spam.
time,
I
Callow.
recognize that
I know
number.
my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow?
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that. What can I do for you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Jarl has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model. How power... For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry.
Alright. Off we go. Let's gain your planet though. Boop 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 boop. Aya is a small and luscious tropical world. Its unique position, hidden by both the Scourge and the Helios' black hole, has allowed it to go undetected by the cat. Alert. Aya is the sovereign world of the Angara. All initiative personnel must conform to early contact protocols.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Asteroid contains large quantities of frozen water, unusual for this particular asteroid belt, and possibly host for microbial life. But we'll still mine it anyways.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Satellite detected.
Satellite. A Kate satellite is well concealed low in Sassaiol's orbit. Doubtless designed to observe Angara activities in the system. Disabling permanent is a simple task. But I thought this solar system was saved or concealed. So despite its comfortable temperature and gravity, Sassaiol's composition of highly toxic and incidental to most life forms. It would be difficult at best to colonize. Is there like another little planet up there? Oh, they just look the same. That's disappointing. Hey, Creeping Darkness, how you doing? The Angara has established a research station on the boiling toxic surface of May-Rav, but it appears to be unmanned and in danger of destruction. Perhaps the Angara lack the resources to maintain it. You missed the alien butt shot. The bare naked butt shot reveal. And some lewdness.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
This graphite mineral deposit should prove useful for the initiative's manufacturing. Graphite really that important when it comes to manufacturing? Like, aside from pencils and granite countertops? Obeiros, the surface is primarily composed of iron, but mountains rich with less common metals dot the landscape. Scans indicate that the Angara have often sent mining expeditions here. Fair. Would be good if not working. Oh, yeah, you're working today, aren't you? I head back to work tomorrow myself, and I gotta go do taxes. Go get ready to go do taxes in a bit. So yay, being an adult. Okay, Faerun. Every century, Faerun's orbital path takes it dangerously near a stretch of the Scourge. It appears to be bleeding atmosphere as a consequence. So now where are we headed? Oh, more solar systems out of the window. Well, here, since we're heading to this one first, let's go explore that one. Yeah, graphite can be used as a lubricant. Oh, I didn't know that.
This system looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the Scourge happened. What's old is new.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Well, not necessarily a lubricant, an anti-friction material. Oh, no, that makes sense. Element 0.
Anomaly on sensors.
Ooh, I can see the moon on this one.
Probe away. I found something.
Ice sheet. Helium freezes only at incredibly low temperatures and under severe pressures. It is in certain rare and intriguing circumstances. Past 15 provides both. So helium deposit. So past 15. Seas of liquid helium cover this strange world, reliably boiling whenever the temperatures rise. Past 33. Graphite's relatively lightweight. Oh, that makes sense then.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Satellite. One of the many satellites distributed by scouts of the Nexus, or from the Nexus. This unmanned satellite, or station, has been diligently studied the unusual features of Past 33. Past 33, this unusually small and unusually tranquil gas planet, or gas giant, was unknown until recently. Whether it simply went undiscovered or was wildly changed by the Scourge is unclear. Pass 13. Wild plant growth flourishes on Pass 13. Beneath thick surface ice, only its crushing atmosphere makes Pass 13 inappropriate for mining frozen water. And we got Justir, named by the Angara for the word meaning roughly tranquil stone plain. Justir was reduced to a world of lava and electrical storms by the power of the Scourge. Damn you, space anomaly, making it hard to live in places.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
This asteroid is honeycombed with artificial caverns. A few fragments of remnant technology remain, though it appears another party, perhaps a cat, remove the rest. And I get copper out of it, and not like any kind of like remnant. Wow, can't talk today. Remnant technologies or something. So where are you headed to, the creeping darkness today?
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Ship wreckage. This empty Angara escape pod appears to have been drifting over past 50 feet for nearly a decade. Markings suggest it came from an exploratory vessel. Its data is now yours to carry forward. So it gave me data, but it didn't give me data, it gave me stuff. What? Past 55. Hydrogen and methane comprise of the bulk of Past 55's atmosphere. Innumerable tiny satellites drift low in the gas giant's orbit to disperse to form a proper ring.
Anomaly detected.
Hurricane.
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
This mass hurricane is carrying a sort of nitrogen-adapted plankton over the ocean. The Vitros appears to be home of simple life forms. Space bacteria. The Tevios. The Tevios is largely covered by oceans of nitrogen churned by powerful winds. The storm make detailed surface scans difficult. And the planets we're supposed to go to.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Yeah, it's an ice planet. Vold. Vold is a world going through an ice age. Once packed with dozens of major urban centers, most of Vold's Hungarian population now lives scattered in scattered settlements. The remains of the vast ancient city still are still entombed in ice. Alert. Vold is a strong it's a stronghold of the cat. Caution is advised. I should probably get rid of that, dude. Go. Got like stuff in my inventory I need to go sell. So hopefully this doesn't. I think the thingy, the mod that I have, just keeps this from updating properly. Confirm trade. I can't load TV. Oh, that's fine. I don't need to level them up right now. I'm not going to use them. I'm probably never going to have them in my party again unless it's doing a mission for them.
Not really a holiday destination.
Actually, I forgot. I got a prompt on the Apex thingy. Success. Success. Failure. Wah wah wah. You guys have a high chance of failure. But I'll still send you anyways. No, I think I have to go through here to claim my rewards. Powerful. Fisty weapon. It's level 20. Yeah, I don't know what these do, but I got like... I don't know if I can actually make these. Or if I just... they're given to me. But since I have the research points, I might as well just... go ahead and get these. Thank you, mods. Where the hell am I getting all this armor? Oh no, this is ready to develop. What kind of augmentations do I... Actually, no, I remembered. I didn't put any augmentations in this gun because it wouldn't let me. Ooh. So... Plus 20%. Damage boosters. Ooh. Add 2 mods. Weapon damage plus 10. I wonder what happens if I make it into an old-timey gun with a vintage heatsink. So will I ever have to reload my gun again? Let's see. Oh. Had to actually get up and do that. Idaho. After you load. Oh, sure, you're headed to Idaho. Oof. I'm from Idaho from Tennessee. That's quite the drive. Ah. Did I just name it nothing? I accidentally pressed enter. I don't know, it just defaulted back to its normal name. Scope. I can negate the pistol size penalty just a little. Receiver. I don't know why I'm so hell-bent on making like a sniper a sniper gun out of a pistol, but I find it amusing. So I think the mod that I have installed for the store makes it to where like the stuff doesn't level up with me. Yeah. So I actually had to go in there and change the mod out to a different file. But it is 10 o'clock and I need to get ready for my tax return appointment, so I will leave it here. If I'm feeling up to it, maybe I'll start streaming later today. If not, then, well, I'm gonna try to... My work starts, my shift start later in the morning for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so I'll wake up early and start streaming on those days as well. But thank you everyone for stopping by. Oh hey Pacific Fruit, were you lurking? And thank you The Creepy Darkness for stopping by. Mitchell Drummer was around earlier. The Rational Dub, thank you for stopping by. Fart Nugget, thank you for hanging out and for the follow there as well. Let me see if there's anyone to raid. Let's see. Ooh. The Storyteller is on. I will raid him. he's really cool and really chill. All right, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Yeah, I'm working on a new setup. I'm still not quite done. I might tweak it, but we'll see how it goes. So off you go to Storyteller Betrius. Have a good one.